few months?
Oh, it's been pretty good. Getting to learn a lot. Best thing I could have done is come early. Uh, getting to practice spring ball. It's a big jump going from high school guys to grown men. That I can say that. But of course, a semester early for school also helps. Getting more used to college classes before I get there in the fall, so I'm already used to it.
What's the competition been like on the offensive line, especially at center?
Oh, it's been great. Just getting to compete with guys who have a lot of experience. Jalen Grant coming from Purdue and Bowling Green, who has a lot of experience. He's been in college a long time. Rylan, just all the guys. Sometimes getting reps at guard too. Just getting a feel where I feel out at. And just trying to show my versatility.
Who's been the toughest guy to go against
Toughest.
on defense?
That's hard. We got a lot of great D linemen. Brandon Cleveland, of course, show-stopping nose guard. Chaz Wallace, he's made a lot of great strides. Shoot JT and shoot our freshman JoJo, who's in my class too. For how big he is, he's very elusive, so he likes to move on you.
How much confidence did you get from the bowl game experience, the All-Star game, that
Oh,
you were able to do before you got here?
Oh, a lot. Right before that, I got to go down to the bowl game to DC. I got to practice a little bit, then going to the All American game. You know how hyped up 4 and 5 star guys are. Then I come in, I get third overall top performer as a 3-star guy. Then everybody decides to bump me up, but then I'm in college already, so it kind of didn't matter that much. But I guess all the guys who like the recruiting sites and stuff. But it was a big time getting to go down to San Antonio, especially since I've been wanting to play in that game since I was a freshman in high school. But when I finally got that invite, it was something special.
Well, you mentioned how motivated you were that week. What was there a particular guy that you wanted to really block? Any defensive lineman that you knew was a 5-star who you're like, okay, I want to get my chances against this guy?
Uh, shoot, there was probably 3. Amari Adams, he's at
Going to Clemson.
right? Of course, big 5-star guy, at top 10 in the country, regardless of position. It was great to go against him. Malik Autry, 5-star D tackle at Auburn. Kevin Wynn, Florida State. Those, of course, Kevin and Amari will be playing in the future. Shoot, probably Kevin this year. So
Sure.
that'll be pretty interesting.
What's it been like to learn under Coach 2J?
Oh, it's been great. That's one of the biggest reasons why I came to NC State. Just Coach 2J's knowledge, his ability to develop my position. He's had All Americans. He plays for the Seahawks. I can't pronounce his name. He coached him at Virginia, Luge something. Coached him at Virginia. He goes on to Michigan, wins the Remington. That's of course something that I really want to do. Just his ability to develop my position. Zeke Carroll is going to find an NFL team soon in a few months and earn his way to starting 52-man roster. 53-man, my fault. There we go.
State has a good center tradition with Zeke, the latest, but it seems very wide open. And I'm sure that was very appealing to you that there is a chance to play right away. And, what is it about a freshman that I guess, what ways does a freshman have to be ready to play as a freshman?
I think there's a few things. One, just physicality. Like, playing in high school was good. Like, you could be good in high school, you get to college. Like, me blocking a 5'3", 250-pound nose guard, high school, now blocking Brandon Cleveland, who's going to get drafted somewhere next year, is a big jump. So getting in the weight room with Coach Thunder, we probably have the best strength and conditioning staff in the country. So they've been getting me right these past few months. The mental ability, I think, for me, I think I'm a little bit different than some other freshmen across the country. Thankfully, my dad played in the NFL, so my ability to pick up the offense, so I kind of know like the back of my hand. And then just the trust, and being vocal. I think that's one of the biggest things I got to work. Like, you being a freshman, you got to be vocal. Like, I got to tell grown men, Jaquarius Peak, who's been playing for 2-3 years, Anthony Carter, like these guys have been in college football a long time. Shoot, some of the guys been playing since I was in middle school. So just being able to just find the confidence to lead these guys as a guy who just turned 18 a few months ago.
You mentioned your dad's background. What is your earliest recollection of your dad being an NFL player, or you being some complex or arena or stadium, like any early childhood stories where you're like, oh, that's what my dad does?
He was drafted a year before I was born.
Okay.
So there's like faint memories I have back in Cleveland. Like, they always show me pictures. I used to wear his helmet and his gloves and cleats when I was this tall. So just being in that environment really just molded me. It's kind of hard to remember some parts, but there is a few things I remember.
Do you watch his film at all?
You know, it's crazy. I went on our iPad. We got our iPads, and they said the film goes back 10 years. I was like, let me just look, just maybe to see. I go to the Cleveland Browns. It's the preseason game against the Jets. I'm
Okay.
looking at it, I'm like, oh, shoot, that's my dad playing right there, so I can shoot. Of course, the quality's like shot because
Yeah.
that's long.
How did he grade?
I think he did pretty good. He did pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.